Hello, beautiful people. It's Sinderfam. Welcome to the channel. Today we're back again with another video from the Whatever podcast. Let's check it out.
Let's see, where were we at? Ogle.
Well, hang on. So on the prettiest thing, the question was, who the girls in the room think is the prettiest girl. So here's the experiment, okay? And nobody's going to like it. You're all going to be upset about it, but it's actually a pretty good one. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a good look around the room, all of you, real quick, at all the different girls who are sitting there, right? Take a good look. Okay, now all of you close your eyes and squeeze them tight and then put your hand like this so that we know you're not peeking. All of you. Okay, now point at the girl you thought was the prettiest.
Wait. This is that's confusing, bro.
I can't see who I'm pointing at.
Should we just raise our hand
That
and you
doesn't
say
work.
our names?
I can't see who I'm pointing
We
at.
do that?
Huh?
Should you
Yeah,
just
say their name. That's fine.
Do chair 1, we raise our hand. Chair 2, you raise your hand. Is that easier?
Are we still doing this?
Wait,
It's not working.
what?
It's really, I mean,
I think it would have worked, but it's all right.
Well, you could say like chair 1.
do they have to cover their eyes? Can they just say it?
Vote.
Yeah,
And then
well,
you call
the point
your
is
roll
that
call.
Oh, yeah, let's
that
just
way
vote on a
they don't
number
know
of
who the other ones
chairs.
are. They don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
And just
who
put it on our
everyone else is
hand.
pointing at, right?
Oh, that's easier.
Okay, wait.
Or,
Wait, so, here. I guess with the hands, you show, wait, but there's more than, if they're covering their eyes.
idea, Brian.
That's what I'm saying. So if we all close our eyes, and then Andrew, if you want to roll call
Yeah, and you can
each
go
of the
chair
chairs,
one.
chair 1, and then you raise your hand to
let's
whichever
do it.
chair.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
are we raising our hands though? Like if we're pointing out
for that
Who
person.
you think is the most attractive?
you just say what chair?
Yeah, he's gonna say the chair, and you're gonna have your
raise your
eyes
hand.
closed, and you raise your hand to whoever the chair that you think.
So they got to commit the
Matches.
chair number to
So
memory.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1,
6,
2,
7,
3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so get the number in your head. Close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. Right? Cover them. Don't look around because that's cheating. Okay? Chair 1, raise your hand. If it's for chair 1.
Oh.
Okay. If it's for chair 2, raise your hand. Chair 3, raise your hand. Chair 4, raise your hand. Okay, so for chair 5, raise the hands. For chair 6, raise the hands. For chair 7, raise the hands. And for chair 8, raise the hands. Okay.
You
You don't get to know. You don't get to know. You
We can
guys-
always watch
you
it
guys
back.
were-
I'm sure we will all go back and watch.
I was about to
this.
go to sleep, man. I was like, oh,
Oh, wait,
nice.
I have a little intel here. Escarlata, Brian, the Michelin Man, called you can't say that word on YouTube, and tried to say you are delusional in Spanish. Also, she can't call a random Colombian that and not get hurt. Also, her Colombian accent is fake and forced.
What? Okay.
Cope.
I honestly,
Can you respond to that in Colombian?
pues yo sí lo voy a hacer. Mi mamá es de Bogotá y mi familia es de Tolima, entonces yo hablo muy bien. Mi español está súper bien y yo canto em español. Eu também falo português.
Sorry.
Eu,
Keep going.
eu também falo português e português era minha primeira língua, gente. Então, você quer falar que eu não sei? Eu sim sei muito bem.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Oh my god. I love that.
This Andrew's experiment is great work. It's great experiment because all of a sudden, all of the women suddenly realize or start calling themselves 10, or all these modern women start calling themselves 10. So if all of them are a 10 or a 9, then who exactly is winning the Miss Pretty or most beautiful girl in the world? That person must be crazy, because how did she pass, or how did she get to be the most beautiful girl or most prettiest girl in the world when all ladies are a 10? So how did they get there, or how did he get there? We need to know. So this experiment is great work. So lots of these ladies realize and know that they are not a 10. Some of them are not even up to average, and that is okay.
That was beautiful.
She called me a
No, I
Should we
didn't.
translate to English?
No, what I said was that I know Spanish really well. My family's from Bogotá. I'm from Tolima in Colombia. And that my mom taught me Spanish, that I sing in Spanish, and that I also speak in Portuguese because that was my first language, and English was my second.
Lucas donated $100. Look at US Census/CDC. Average guy is 5 feet 9 inches, makes approx $49,000. As I said, I'm 6 feet 4 inches, in shape, law firm partner, make 7 figs, and I still think I'm a 6.
Now, who identified themselves on the panel as a 7 or 7 plus?
Wait, what?
And then was there any 10s?
Wait, there was 2 10s. It was both of us. Yeah.
Yeah, any 9?
She said, yeah, 10.
I just wonder, right, for all the 7s and then 8s and 9s and 10s, if I were to tell you that almost every girl on the panel pointed towards one girl on the panel and not at the ones who identified as the 7, 8s, 9s, and 10s, would that surprise you?
Not at all.
No.
How come?
Because, like I've said, my 10 comes from my self-confidence. It doesn't come from what other people perceive of me. And I know that...
Can somebody explain the rationale behind that? Because I don't actually understand it. I hear this all the time. But the question is just asking about physical characteristics. It's not asking about confidence. It's not asking about anything. For instance,
was that described clearly, though?
Yeah.
No.
Well, like, for instance... you don't know anything about a man's confidence and things like this when you swipe right on him, right? You're just looking at a picture. And you can agree with me that you look at pictures of men who you think are handsome or not handsome. You don't know anything about their personality, this and that. So you can clearly gauge physical characteristics. So how come you think that women so often will talk about everything except physical characteristics? Do you think it's because you don't want to offend other women?
I think it's like a sensitive subject. I think... I mean, yeah, I think it's just a sensitive subject. I don't know what you think, because you're like the people who were like 7 plus. Like, I don't know what do you think, Nala?
I honestly think that your answer really came from like what you truly believe in yourself. You described that you were bullied as a kid and that you have brought yourself to the place you are now, going through as much as you did, and that in your belief, you believe you're a 10 because you have worked this hard to get to where you're at right now. And you think, you know what? I'm a 10. It doesn't matter what you think I am, but I think I'm a 10. It wasn't, the question wasn't what someone else thinks I am.
Well, then Nala,
there you go with the interrupting again. I love it. Go ahead. Go ahead, Andrew. I'll enlighten you.
Just based on pure physical. I'm sorry, I haven't talked here in about an hour. I haven't said anything.
Because it wasn't about you.
Was I interrupting for interruption?
Yeah.
Right? So anyway, Nala, I was just going to ask, why is it that you think that she's not a 10? Or do you think she is one?
I never said she wasn't a 10.
Yeah, is she one? Physically?
Physically, no.
Okay. And so, based on this metric, do you think that there's delusion?
No, I really don't.
No?
No.
Do you think that people's physical assessment of themselves is generally non-delusional?
Non-delusional? No, sometimes I do think it is delusional because some people come at it with a big pride in their heart, like an ego, that they think that they are the way they are. But from what I'm hearing from her, it's coming out of a place of humility. Like she's built herself up to where she is now, and that's why she feels the way she does.
You're a humble 10? Oh, man. Okay.
I think, like I've said before, I know that, like, as, like, I think what you mean delusionals, because, like, yeah, I know, like, I don't look the prettiest now, and I'm not the prettiest in your eyes, and I know that I have to, like, work on my physical feature about my weight, and I've reread it, like, so many times where I said, I'm on a weight loss journey, I am losing weight, I know, because I care about my health, I eat good, I, like, eat healthy, and I drink a lot of water and stuff like that. So I mean, I think my 10 is because I know I'm a 10 and I know I can physically get better, and that's from my view to myself, because I think that's what's more important. And I know, and I've been saying that I am honestly, like, I see that guys could think I'm a 2 or a 1 or a 0, and I don't care.
Yeah.
And I understand.
So let me get this straight. So these women's own assessment or rating of themselves of being a 10 is futuristic 10 or futuristic 10. But again, if a guy that knows very well, when a guy sees himself, a guy would tell himself that he's average or below average and is okay, he's cool with it. But these women tell themselves that, oh, I'm a 10 in the future, but now let me keep believing or telling myself that I'm a 10 until I finally or eventually become a 10. Everybody cannot be a 10, and they should stop all this delusion that everybody is a 10 based on your experience. So you want to tell me you have to be a 10 based on your experience or what you've gone through or what you've dealt, what like you've experienced based on life experiences? That means everybody's story or everybody would use their own story or experience to be a 10. They should quit and stop all this delulu. Lots of the ladies are average or below average, and it is not a bad thing. Do you think the person who or the lady who wins or who won the prettiest face in the world or the most beautiful girl in the world, do you think she's a crazy person? So how is it that you are a 10, then the person who won the most prettiest girl in the world is also a 10? So I mean, where is all of this delulu coming from? Lots of these ladies should quit living in delusion and live in reality. But I would really love your thoughts in the comments down below. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.